You couldn't find nobody else in Sacramento? Out of everybody in Sacramento, you gonna choose a bitch that go to school with me and work with me? Child, stressing out my eyelash. Shit. Hey guys, I came back to give you a story time. So my boyfriend at the time and I were 19 years old and we were staying with his grandma. So I knew he was talking to another girl, right? So me and him, we were just getting distant or whatever. So I started applying for jobs because I was like, I gotta like get up out of here, whatever, da da da. And at the time, like, I was taking care of our son, so I didn't work. I told him before he left, I was like, hey, I have an interview today. I need you to be back by this time so I could get there across town for the interview. Close to the time, I'm calling him, he's not picking up, da 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 da. So I go off, like psycho off, because I'm like, you are not gonna stop my money. You just not, because we're gonna have to fight. So he ended up coming back, and like, I ended up having to call people, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, like, I really do want this job. I got the job. First day of training, I'm, practicing on the register. I got my little ugly blue button-up shirt, light blue button-up shirt, my ugly, non-slip black shoes and stuff like that, my little visor. This was a while back. I don't think they dress like that anymore at McDonald's, but that I was just looking ugly, like frumpy and ugly. But I beat my face. I did a little something, So I'm at the register, and this fine ass nigga walks up. So like, I don't think nothing of it or whatever. Like, I was not like drooling on him. Like, I just noticed, like, I'm being dramatic for y'all, but this is how I really was. I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. And I was like, oh my God, your daughter is so pretty. And he was like, yeah, she's this old and her name is Jewel. So he just talking, and he was like trying to get my number. I'm like, are you gonna order some food so I can get my practice in? Like, like, nigga, I need to learn how to use this register. What do you want? I did not give him my number. I think I said, oh, I can't, like, I'm at work, like, I'm training, like, if they see me, like, it's a wrap or something like that. But I was like, you're cute though, whatever. And he was like, well, maybe I could come back and talk to you, when you're off or something, or I forgot what it was, but like, we didn't end up linking, right? So a while passes. I ended up working at the McDonald's on Power and Fruit Ridge. I got my first little check, girl. I had got my first little check. So I took my little check, okay, and I went shopping. The fuck? I'm 19. You think I was responsible? I went straight after work. Like, I'm still in my uniform, bitch. I got my visor on, homie. So my ass is still on the bus, bitch. Like, this nigga was not picking me up from nowhere. Okay, and by this time, I had moved out of his grandma's house and moved into my grandma's house. Like, we just didn't have it together at that time, okay? But we did at 18. Ooh, that's another story I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, anyway, I get off the bus and I see this girl pushing the stroller. So as I'm walking, I happen to look up just a little bit at the baby in the stroller, and I was like, I know that baby. And I was like, for a split second, I was like, should I say hi? I should be like, hi, Jewel. But I was like, nah, that's hella inappropriate. Like, I met her dad, and clearly this is the mom. She's not gonna be too fond of me knowing her baby's name, right? As I was finishing that thought and told myself, okay, just keep walking. As I said that, she goes, are you, and she says my name. Who are you? I know your baby daddy didn't tell you about me because we didn't even exchange numbers. I know you don't know me. She was like, oh, do you know, what should I name him? Jeremy. Fuck it. She was like, do you know Jeremy? And I was like, in my head, like, I was like, that's my fucking ex, duh. He's the father of my child. Yeah, I know Jeremy. But I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, he's my boyfriend. And I was like, I can't let a bitch see me sweat. No. She wanted me to react, okay? So I didn't. I was like, oh, okay. That's good. Aw, your daughter's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's like, yep. And we've been together. Da 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 da. We've been together for this long. Da 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 da. I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. That's real good. And she's like, yeah, nice meeting you. I was like, you too. Bitch, when I turned around, I straight up the fuck called that nigga. By the time I hit the crosswalk, I already had him on the phone cussing his ass out. I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck who you dating. Don't have me out here looking stupid. Bitches knowing my name in these streets. Calling out my name. Da-da-da-da, claiming you. I don't give a fuck about you. You can do what you want to do, but don't be having these bitches run up on me like this. Da-da-da-da. Like, that was literally the only problem that I had. I don't care who you with. Like, yes, I'm fucking heartbroken. No, I can't eat. Yes, I cry every day over you. So what? Don't have these bitches calling me out in the street. The fuck? Keep that shit. Why am I even in discussion? Why? You just running your mouth. You just running your mouth to every bitch that you sleep with? Like, tighten up. Tighten the fuck up. That's messy. That's messy. And that's why I was yelling at him on the phone. Not because, like, I really felt some type of way. Like, yes, my heart dropped. And I was like, fuck. Like, is it really over? It wasn't over. No. We dated for 6 years. And this was, like, year 3. Like, year 2.5. It wasn't over. So, after that, like, I thought it was done. You thought it was over? So did I. Bitch, I was there. I thought it was over. I think I might have seen her one time at my job, like leaving or something. I don't honestly know because like I didn't really remember her face. So the time that I thought I saw her at the job was before I saw her at the bus stop. So there's no way for me to have known what she looked like when I think I saw her at the job. I do remember seeing a girl that maybe fit her description at my job leaving as I was clocking in. But like it was like a glimpse and like it was like whatever, like I never met her before or nothing, right? So after the bus incident, Jeremy brought our son up to my job. I was on the registers and like I see his Infinity pull up. He was like, oh, I just dropped her off here, or I just picked her up and took her home, or something like that. Basically, he was trying to tell me that like the bitch works with me. That's when I realized that she worked with me, and then I started thinking back like, okay, there was that one chick that was like kind of pressed to leave when I was, you know, clocking in one day, but like I'm a don't give a fuck type of person. Like I don't care. It just wasn't bothering me. And like they both wanted it to bother me so bad, and I just didn't care. Like I just didn't care, y'all. I was never ever pressed. A queen is never pressed, honey. Okay. So I finished school. I quit McDonald's. Like straight up walked out that bitch. So at this point, I'm getting ready for graduation. He and I are already back together. By the time my graduation came, he and I were back together, ho. And you know this, man. So this is when I find out at my graduation that this bitch goes to school with me. Not only did she work at my job, but she was going to the same school as me. And now she's... Let's get into it. I get my cap and gown. My dress I got from BB. I thought it was beautiful. You know, my boyfriend at the time, Jeremy, you know, we're at my aunt's house and, you know, we take cute little pictures outside and da-da-da-da. Like, we're a family now. Like, me, him, and my son. Like, we're all together for my graduation. This night... I just want to cuss him out for this foolery. I want to cuss him out to this day. We've been broken up for a long time now, okay? And I still want to cuss him out for this. ambush, right? So I'm feeling cute, like I got my cap and gown, my family's here, I got flowers, balloons, people are, you know, this is when like digital cameras were like really big, like everybody wanted a digital camera. So like my ex at the time, my boyfriend at the time, now ex, he got me a pink digital camera for my graduation present. So sweet of him. So like I was snapping pictures, everything, like, you know, I gave my camera to my family when I went backstage, and I was like, take as many pictures as you want on my camera. Like, my camera's so cute, it's so girly, it's so pink, da-da-da. Like, he and I are on good terms. We're taking pictures with my son. Like, everything is so perfect. Like, I'm so happy. I'm gonna walk across the stage and get my freaking diploma. Now, I'm backstage. The coordinator is, you know, she tells us to get in 2 lines. She's like, everybody get in 2 lines. I'm gonna pair you guys up and we're gonna get to going. So as, you know, as we're like all shuffling around, whatever, da-da-da, I notice a familiar face. And as soon as I like I kind of did like a type of thing, right? So as I did the second look, she already saw me. She was waiting for me at the door. He probably told her. I mean, she knew more about me than I ever did about her. I still don't know her name. Still don't know her name. So, I mean, it's one of them things where, like, I knew it wasn't gonna last, because, like, he and I, we, like, share a child. Like, we have mad love for each other since we were 16. Like, we have so much in common. We bonded over so many things. You're not here to stay. You're not here to stay. I was never pressed about you, sweetie. You're not here to stay. So, you already have a baby dad. Go back to him. So, and he fine too. Come on, girl. Leave mine alone. So, she was looking at me like smiling, like, yeah, I'm here. I'm like, okay, but I'm here with him. I'm here with him. And I'm not one to fight over a nigga. Never. But I'm just like, why are you looking at me like that? Like, okay. You're mad at me for what? Like, he came back to me, huh? Smiled at her, and I got in line. So the coordinator starts going down the line, and she's like, okay, you two are together, you two are together, you two are together, just to make it, you know, she's like, you guys are gonna just walk together, just stay by each other. She just wanted to look really nice, really, you know, formal. We come in, everybody's paired up, nice walk, right? So she does the people in front of me. She's like, you two are together, and you two are together. And I started to see, like, she and I are looking like, you know, I'm doing the calculations, and I'm like, I'm not walking next to her. But these calculations right now that I'm doing in my head, it looks like I'm about to be walking next to this bitch. That's not gonna happen. You're not. No, sir. This is not what God had planned for me today. You're not gonna ruin my day. You're just not. Okay? So sure enough, she gets to me, and she gets to that bitch at the same time. And she goes like this. I said, before she could finish the finger point, bitch. Let me say that again. Before she could finish the finger point, I took my happy ass, because I was happy that I was about to walk that motherfucking stage. I took my happy ass positivity and blocked that bitch out of my life and said, I'm gonna go back here. I didn't even say anything. I just saw that we were about to be paired up, and I walked. I took my ass about 3-4 people back. Everybody was like, what? And like, I'm just smiling. Are we gonna continue? So she, like, the lady was like, just stuck. She's like, okay, well, I guess you're gonna be paired with her now. And she kept going. She's like, you were paired together, you're paired together. She got to me and a random chick. She's like, you guys are paired together. And I literally went like this. I was like, I looked at the girl that I was paired with, and I was like, hi, nice to meet you. Just like that. Like, bitch, you're not gonna ruin my day. He couldn't warn me. This is when I found out that she went to my school. Right then and there. And then he told me later, like, oh yeah, she goes to our school. Because he went to that school too. Like, it was an independent study. So you come in once a week, you meet with one teacher, you discuss your work that you already did, you talk about what you're about to do for the next week, and then you go home. You just meet with your teacher and then you go. So I didn't know that she went there. He did. He knew that she was graduating the same day at the same venue. You couldn't tell me. You couldn't warn me. Like, so that was the time that I found out that my ex's new girlfriend went to my school and worked at my job. Like, you couldn't find nobody else in Sacramento. Out of everybody in Sacramento, you gonna choose a bitch that go to school with me and work with me? Child, stressing out my eyelash. Shit. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I think I'm finally tired. So I'm about to edit this video. It don't matter. I'm about to take this off anyway. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to my story time and dealing with my crazy ass. Once again, make sure to subscribe. Comment down below a crazy ex that just didn't give a fuck. So let me know if you guys have any similar experiences. Ciao, I don't know what time it is. I'm tired, okay? I'll see y'all. Bye.